down the fella. Today, my brothers, I bring y'all the infamous Glock 81 field knife. Hoorah! What is going on, my brothers? Thank y'all for joining me again today. And today I'm bringing you guys a Glock 81 field knife, and wow, what a cool blade, made in Austria by the infamous Glock company. I don't personally own any of their pistols. I'm sure the pistols are great. Some people don't like them, some people do. I don't really care. I care about the knife, and I got really stoked when I saw this knife. I don't know how I've made it this long in my life and not known about this knife, because apparently it's a big issued item overseas in Europe. And this is the Glock 81 field knife, which differs from the other one in the fact that this one actually comes with a sawback on it, and the sawback works pretty good. It's 11.5 inches in length with a 6.5 inch blade. It does come razor sharp out the box. I mean, look at this freaking thing go and do work like nobody's business. It's just making nothing of whatever stick I throw at it. I haven't sharpened it, I haven't touched it up. It's just doing work, brothers. I mean, doing work. And I like that. I love it when a knife just works really well, you know. Man, so we go over here, we're gonna start doing some chopping. I mean, got some pretty soft wood there, but hey, you know, I'm grabbing what I can off the ground. Let's talk about the sheath for a minute. This sheath is great. I love the sheath on it. And here's why. It's super nimble, just like the knife. Very skinny, very kind of sticky, you know. It does have a thick spine on the back of it. And it's a very, very high saber. It quickly transcends into that saber grind. Again, razor sharp plastic handle on it with the Glock stamp. Made in Austria is what it says there on the tang stamp. Glock 81. I'll get another zoom up for you guys later. But the sheath is great, man. It's got this cool little clip on here. So if you guys can see that as you turn it around, man, it can pop in there, squish in, which makes it easy to take off and on of your gear. It does have a hole in the bottom so water can drain out very easily, and then it's got it just sticks in there, and I love that. I love when a knife clicks in there. Now, one thing I will say about it is if you carry it on your right side, it kind of takes some getting used to popping this open, okay? So you gotta get your index finger strength up, or you can use a thumb. But what I like to do is I actually like to put it on my backpack and mount it like this right here, that you'll see in this clip. All right, let's do some softwood stabbies. I can feel the blade bending a little bit, but nothing too bad, you know? Let's just do a little bit of digging here. Yeah. I'm not Joe X, so I ain't trying to trash my blade. I actually like this knife. But, I mean, that's some good stabbing, and as you guys can see, we are still very, very straight and narrow. Man, look how that tree just split. Oh, it's all fresh too. It's not even rotten. Whoa. Yeah, so we just went and found some pretty fresh deadfall here. Let's just see how she hacks. Pretty good for my book. I mean, that blade being so sharp really does a good number on the stuff. Let's turn it over here, guys. Bismarck's over there trying to do his part. Trying to take away my stick. I will say that the handle is kind of slippery. You may want to put some grip tape on the bottom of it, keep it from flying out of your hands if you are going to be whacking on it, right? Let's see how well she holds up. Let's see if this blade's going to be loose inside this. I don't know what kind of tang is in this. I'm guessing it's some kind of rat tail, right? But it seems to be chewing okay. pretty fresh wood here. Ow, my thumb, darn it. All right, so there you guys go. Wow, that's probably what do you say, 1.5 inches thick or so? Man, bashed my thumb pretty good there, but that's all right. All in the name of knife science, right? Let's see how she saws here. You guys can see this knife. It looks like it's pretty aggressive, so we're gonna put it on down. I guess that's okay for a survival knife, right? Let's see. It's a little better on smaller ones, but yeah, I think it's okay. I mean, it's functional, you know, it works, right? Works better than a lot of them. Yeah, I like it. All right. Seems to curl okay. You guys can see that. You get you a good flat section. There's a Skinner for sure. Just a deep arcing champ. Man, it comes so sharp. You know? Oh, man. I mean, it's got great bite force. Look at that bite force on that fresh wood. You know? I'm beating on it, and the handle isn't loose from the knife. Seems to be holding its edge pretty good. This is just more deadfall here, but it seems to cut really good. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's hard not to have fun with a survival knife, right? Balance on the blade. Refocus for me. The balance on the blade is definitely more fighting oriented than field oriented, as you can see. It's just wanting to come, all the weight's in the handle. And what that is for is so when you have your weapon, you know, you're doing this when you're fighting, right? You're hooking, you're slashing, and you're jabbing, all right? So you're not gonna have a lot of balance in it, at least not here. But that's okay. That doesn't bother me at all. So unlike a lot of other knives, especially like leather washer knives, you have to worry about how much water got on it and stuff, right? Like not with this thing. You know, with this thing right here, you come in the water, boom, drop it in there, get that away from there. Like I don't feel bad about that at all. You know, you oil it right off. There's nothing to rot. Now, one thing I will say, let me see if I can zoom in on this. Look at that clearance up under it. I don't know if that's normal. I don't know if some people usually have that clearance in a Glock knife. If y'all can see that right under the thumb guard there to the handle, there's a tiny gap. It's like less than a millimeter, but it's there. All right, let me know if your Glock knives have that same gap. I can tell you guys, I mean, man, hack away at it. The only thing that I will say is when you're hacking with it, it does want to fly out your hand, and I'm just really thankful that it does have that rounded part on the bottom. And as you guys can see, this can be popped off, and you can actually outfit it with a bayonet. But yeah, it really wants to fly out of your hand, like really, really bad. So if you're getting this one, just know that it's gonna feel like that a lot if you're swinging and hacking with it. It really does want to fly out your hand, man. I'm gonna put some grip tape on there. I'm sure that there was purpose for this handle being plastic like this. I'm sure it's really cheap to produce and put out, and rigid considering the tough elements that military environments can put you in. But I would have preferred a kind of a craton handle myself for mine. But you know, again, it's durable, all right? But it is hard plastic, so you're gonna feel those shock waves whenever you're hacking and racking and banging, but it's pretty solid. It's not rattling around in it. It's not loose, even though there's a little gap between there. Again, tell me if your guys has that gap between your handle and your thumb guard. Tell me if you've actually put this on a rifle and used it as a bayonet into something. Have you broken one before? How quick did it take to break? I'm having a lot of fun with the knife. And I'm sure it will baton well. I'm sure that it will bash some stuff apart. I'm going to do another review here in the future. I think what we're going to start doing, boys, is like some 5-minute reviews instead of these extremely long ones, or maybe a combination of both. But right now, overall, I'm really happy with the knife. I got it in the mail, I don't know, a week ago or so, and I'm getting out here finally able to use it. I've been hacking out here all day. It looks like I do have a little... I can't tell if that's a paint scratch or not. I did chip the paint. The paint will chip with Gus use, right? So, my brothers, thank you guys for watching this review with me. If y'all have enjoyed it, if you found anything in it helpful, please help me out. Subscribe to the channel so we can grow and I can start doing some giveaway knives for all you wonderful people that have helped at least bring me this far, right? And also, if you think my reviews suck, tell me so I can improve them, okay? I am completely open to constructive criticism. Tell me what you guys want to see in the knife reviews, what you don't want to see in the knife reviews. And one thing that I do like to do in my knife reviews for all you new guys is I do like to include a little bit of scripture, because I love hope and I love helping my brothers out. And this is one that I've done before, but it just really speaks to me and speaks to my heart. So I want to give this to you guys out there who are out there and who need it, okay? Lord, how many are my foes? How many rise up against me? Many are saying of me, God will not deliver me. But you, Lord, are a shield around me, my glory, the one who lifts my head high. I call out to the Lord, and he answers me on his holy mountain. I lie down and sleep, and I wake again, because the Lord sustains me. And I will not fear, though tens of thousands assail down on me on every side. Arise, Lord, deliver me. Strike all my enemies on the jaw, and break the teeth of the wicked. from the Lord comes deliverance. Man, and I just love that because, guys, I've gone through a lot of trials in my life. I'm sure y'all have too, and he's always been there with me. He's always overcome. For a long time, I thought it was me, myself. I thought Gus Wolf was just some badass that overcomes this stuff, but it wasn't. I had to stop. I had to take time. I had to give thanks and realize what he's done, what he continues to do for me, and it's not me. It's not because I'm a badass. It's because I have someone greater than me that loves me, that cares about me, and that wants to be with me and help me succeed in life. Thank you, my brothers. I love y'all, and I look forward to doing more awesome friggin' knife reviews for you guys.